Now, whereas the multi-domain structure is something that just seems to be getting less and less these days, it's not unlikely for you to occasionally see a multi-forest structure. And again, we'll talk more about the different ways in which you can connect forests together in the 412 content, but for now, just recognize that one of the ways that you can go about connecting forests together happens through what is called a forest trust. Let's assume here that I have my company.pri domain and forest here, so single forest, single domain, and I need to attach to some other company. So maybe that's the specialized.net domain and forest. Maybe we acquired them. Maybe they've been brought out underneath our organization and we need to take them under our wing for one reason or another. Well, it is possible to create what is called a forest trust between the topmost level of these two domains that facilitates the communication and the authorization between this domain and that domain. By creating this forest trust and then applying permissions in the appropriate ways, I can, sitting here in company.pri, then access resources in specialized.net. Now, the neat part about these forest trusts is that depending on how you configure them, it is entirely possible for all of the different subdomains beneath that main triangle to also have access to the resources in that other forest. Now, if you thought that the multi-domain model was complex, you can imagine how the multi-forest, multi-domain model gets even more complex. So you tend to see in most organizations when there is a forest trust laid into place, a lot of times that can be done for perhaps a temporary reason until that remote trust can get consumed by the main domain. Or in some cases, you'll see it by different partner companies that are working together for one reason or another. In another case, you may have some quasi-approved forest that was created by a shadow IT organization that needs to get connected up to the main forest. And so in order to do that, you've got to connect them together via a trust. But for whatever reason you're creating it, there is the abilities to bridge from one organization's Active Directory infrastructure to another by use of what are called trusts. Again, we'll learn more about this in 412, the whole concept of trusts and how they get implemented in 412, but at least this gives you an idea of what we're attempting to accomplish.